Skill expert is what I took, so I can be extra buff.
Yeah, I need you extra buff because apparently I can't hit anything to save my life. So.
I mean more by athletics is a +7, and if I'm raging, I have advantage. So if I'm grabbing or throwing a dude, it's pretty much gonna happen. But my con is decent. I think I've got like 50 hit points.
So,
Yeah.
as a little bit of backstory, I guess when we were still in the inn doing our long rest before we got here, I guess I would have had a moment of pure excitement, confusion with this new familiar of mine. To which,
Perhaps while you were alone doing the morning constitutional.
yes, came to me on the shitter and scared the shit out of me.
Convenient.
I've since come to terms that this is my new familiar from my new god. I tried to introduce it to the other party members who couldn't see it, and now I'm even more confused.
So we just think you're weird. Okay.
But I at least explained to, you know, Zeke, Cradio, and Samuel that there is something floating around me.
Could you make a persuasion check for me? Now, Sean, you play your character. You can make up your own decision there. But as for the NPCs, which currently include Cradio, I'm just curious. Like a 50-50, they're like, okay, all right, possible. And you guys approach.
Okay.
On the main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and the aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. There's a bit of fog rolling off the water today. It's still early morning, so it's got that just a little bit of chill in the air.
All right, Zeke. So this boat has one of the Van Thampers on it. He may have what we need to get access to the upper levels. I say we go in there and start making them talk.
So we're going in here for ways to get to his mom.
Yes.
One of the 4 main people of Baldur's Gate. Okay.
Because she is obviously the leader of that cult that we are dealing with in those sewers.
Hey, I don't know if she was the leader as much as she was just using them, but either way, that's some degree of leadership, I suppose.
So I start
Yeah,
making
that's
my
pretty
way
much how
toward.
leadership works. Sorry.
Same thing, but she might not be a cultist herself. If
All
anything,
right.
she might be vaguely more reasonable.
And when we're not in combat, I'm not worried about like exactly what square you're on. You know, it's just
All right.
Just
On
whatever the hell, we're just walking up. Are we pretending to need a loan? Or are we just thugging in on him?
as you approach the deck, you can clearly see the 2 ravens that are up in the crow's nest. But there are also some dead seagulls on the deck of the ship.
Dead
a very cleanly
by
hotel.
raven killing?
You can make an investigation check if you're really checking out, but that assumption seems to track without even putting it out there.
I'm not
Yeah,
intelligent.
yeah, raven killing. You bet. As,
Now I
as
just
you
count
as you
on you
investigated
turds.
by looking up at a raven, one of the ravens go, "Rah!" And you're convinced.
So isn't this supposed to be an inn of some sort? Like, do I see anybody on this deck?
Not on the deck. There's stairs going down right there, and I picked a color that matches the map. But I
can
think you
see
can still see it.
it. All right. Slowly make my way towards below deck.
Okay.
Should follow behind the dude.
I feel more confident going first now that I'm back to full health.
How tall is Bismarck?
What did I say? 6'1".
Ah, never mind.
Yeah, half elf. All
You got
right.
me by a few inches.
It's
Get to the base of the stairs, and I guess I get to hear and look around.
Thanks.
Oh, did I just skip a bouncer?
he'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
he's in. And do, 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 do. Let's see how well this particular setting goes for early morning. The way I'm looking at it, I'm like, this doesn't look like early morning tavern, but oh well.
I mean, there's the one drunk that never leaves. So.
There's more than one.
Oh,
Seems like this is a 24-hour low lantern tavern, or at least that's the way I'm going to run it. Actually, there's not too many people left
and the
over.
bartender's a Kenku.
The bartender is a Kenku. There's one drunken sailor, or what's left of him, sitting at a bar stool over here. You can clearly tell the bouncers that apparently they seem to look alike.
Hey, triplets.
Actually, I think we have one too many bouncers here. Because there's not too many of us right now. Bring him over here. Okay. And the captain is very visible. She's sitting over there.
And is it clear that she is the captain? Like we can easily identify her as that?
Nobody else even looks close.
She the only one clean with a tricorn hat.
Yes.
She has the look of Russell Crowe on her.
I don't know if I'll be that nice to her.
All right, so I guess I approach the bar and have a seat next to what I think is the captain.
Yeah.
And I say, "Good day to you."
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. There's something missing.
Hopefully it's not something I need to roll initiative for.
No. She has.
Chair's a mimic.
Oh God.
There we go.
After that image in Tasha's, we've seen literally everything can be a mimic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was missing.
Captain has a pet crab.
She has a crab. As you approach, you notice that it's on the bar and it's just doing, and she's paying attention to it. And then she looks up. Huh. Well met. My name is Lornar Thunderth, but folks around here call me the captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch
That's
your
a hermit
step.
crab.
Things can get pretty messy around here.
Well met. I'm Wilhelm Bismarck. This is my companion Zeke. And everybody else is still outside, right?
That's really up to you guys. Do you want to touch
I
base
know
on
Sam
that?
staring at the dead birds.
What was that, Chris?
I said that's really up to you guys. Do you want to touch base on that? Or do you guys want to leave the other two outside, or do you want them to come in with you? It's really up to you guys.
As long as nobody's alone. We split the party into twos. That's not too bad. If somebody's alone, that's kind of bad.
All right.
Yeah, I'm cool with them kind of making sure nothing
Yeah.
unknown comes
If a bunch of
behind us.
weird shit comes on deck, yeah, they could be
They'll take care of things outside
preemptive
then.
lookout.
So I further interrogate the captain.
Ha!
this is a quite a nice ship you got here.
Well, she hasn't
Take
been
it.
seaworthy in a while, but she serves her purpose as a tavern really well.
I take it you get a lot of patrons here from all over.
Looking for someone in particular?
Ooh, perhaps. Don't know if I want to give up those details yet.
Ah, bid is secret. I can respect that.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
crap! She's really smart. We're not. Uh,
Let's just say she's had her ear to the ground the last 24 hours.
I'd say wisdom would be more important here, but we don't have that either.
You're welcome to make an insight check. 'Cause apparently I'm not hiding rolls in this campaign, but that's fine. I have my dice tower if I need it to hide rolls in. I just kind of forgot.
My -1 inside check. All right.
Better than my +0.
She's really interested in her crab.
I
Yep.
might be too. Ah,
What the hell?
is it in front of me or on me?
It is directly in front of you, and
Ah.
its back two like legs are starting to move irregularly. It doesn't it seems unnatural. Wilhelm happy is fucking with it. He's just like playing with his legs.
Hey,
This
stop,
thing's
stop.
kind of cool.
I try to poke.
I wouldn't
I'm
eat it
twisted
yet.
Poking.
I don't think it's done.
Whisper like, "Hey, hold on, stop." That's her crab. Don't fuck with it.
Does a captain have a familiar of a crab is rather appropriate. If that's what I'm situation.
It is. You're.
Something I haven't thought about, but that is very appropriate.
Mhm.
I know they have a hard shell.
Yeah, might even be a better companion than a parrot. Okay. Well, my companion and I, we're part of kind of the local police force around here. I don't know if you heard about us, but the Flaming Fist.
You don't say.
I did say.
At that point, Happy points to the badge on your shirt. He just right there. He kind of brushes it with one of these.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. See the badge?
I do.
And we're here to root out anybody that is a member of the Death Cult. And we heard that there
Oh.
might be somebody here a part of that.
Well, if you're looking to start any kind of a fight, things can get messy. Just try not to break the boat.
We would prefer to avoid any fights and would like to take this outside peacefully if there is said individuals here. And if you point us in the right direction, we'll try to be as discreet as we can.
I can try. Do you have a name to go with that lack of description?
Does Van Thamper mean anything to you?
She lowers her head. At that point, the bartender takes about a 5-foot step in the other direction. And even this sailor just kind of twitches a little bit.
Is he just drunk or does he give a fuck?
He's
No,
drunk. He's drunk.
He's still drunk from last night.
She says,
Can you be drunk and hungover?
yes.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yes, it's possible. She says, Amrik's on the next lower deck. He's got his own little spot. If you're looking to talk to him, I'm sure he'll listen. If you're looking to fight him or arrest him or take him or whatever, he's a squirrely one.
Squirrely, you say?
Yeah.
I throw an insight onto that of her possibly not actually giving a fuck about him.
Yeah, sure. One of my cats is deciding to bother me. I'll be right back. But I can hear you and talk. I just walked away. There you
Got
go.
a cat.
Yep. They like to go in and out sometimes.
Hey, past 10.
All right.
Yeah, that's a yeah. Ten's a this bot well, kind of an easy roll. You can tell that she's not really withholding any information, which means she probably doesn't care too much about it. The details aren't coming to you on why, but
I mean, few people in Baldur's Gate seem to give a fuck about anybody. Unless
Yeah.
it's his tone.
yeah.
So downstairs, you say? Is there anybody with them?
That's a good question. I'm impressed. Yes. He has one bodyguard, if you will, that I can reveal. There's a woman down there. He also has other forms of protection that are not from this world.
Really? Oh boy. I whispered to Zeke. Do you think we could get the others in here?
I just nod. As I head to the stairs.
Yep. I'll be right back. And I go upstairs to the other deck, whisper towards them, or look towards them, wave them in.
Okay.
Just as he just goes up the stairs,
I
I'll
think
just
you guys can interact with those
wait
tokens if
around
you want
them.
to grab them. Wow, you guys are being greedy right now. Go on.
I would just bouncer the bouncer and lean against the stair. Well, stairway? Stairwall.
Stairway.
Okay. And once the party is together, I then go back to the captain. Like I said, I'll try to handle this discreetly. But don't get in our way if things turn south.
Any damage to the boat? YOLO.
Fair enough. All right.
And at that point, the crab kind of crawls up onto your arm and up on your shoulder.
Is this thing got its shots?
Yes. You'll note that there is a stealth check of 4 in the chat.
Which means, well, we got to beat it for perception.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Take the crab
Your
off.
passive is only 11. His is a 12. You guys saw it. The crab went up on your arm and was going to go around on your back and just kind of chill there, but you saw it. You're welcome to keep it on your shoulder, but you saw it.
I don't really trust this little crap. I take it off my shoulder and gently place it back on the counter.
Okay.
Wait here, little buddy. And go towards below deck.
Is the safe to say I see the crabs following?
Uh huh.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
below
walking
deck.
away, noticing the crab went down and it's following. I'm like, the fuck?
That could be her familiar.
Try not to step on the crab.
Oh, it is her familiar.
Keeping an eye on us.
Yep. Only doing so well.
And I'm assuming that we're here.
Oh, that's why this map was so wide.
Yeah, it's every floor. We can bounce those for now. Interesting. How many? Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll pop that. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. No, that's not him. Okay. Oh, that's not what we want. There we go. I was on the whole multiple layer thing is still something I have to remember.
Dude's
Okay.
name is Horse Breeded. Oh my god.
What?
I don't make up these names. These guys are in the module. That's the best part. All right, where do you guys come? Yeah, you guys come down from there. Okay.
He reminds me of the dude from Billy and Mandy, which was a reference to a character that I forgot his name of. Blanking. Dude had an eye patch and orange hair.
So there's another Kenku bartender. There's only these two over here just having a quick conversation. Let's put this bouncer closer to here. This guy looks really down on his luck. And
They
as you
only
look,
have Kenku bars.
no, the bartenders are Kenku. And towards the back of the ship, you can see a man sitting at a nice booth, and some kind of a creature near him.
Little spine devil. Like what the hell is
Religion
that?
check?
You're welcome to it.
Eh.
Uh, I realize Spine Devil's right there, parent. So it's you definitely recognize it as a spiny creature from the Hells. This is what it really looks like. He doesn't have the pitchfork right now, but they're
Safe to say that cloak is not
it's his
cloak.
wings. That's not a cloak. Those are his wings, and he's got spikes coming here, there, and the other where. So apparently this Amrik is either a summoner or has really weird friends.
All right. So I immediately go and do I recognize? Well, of course I recognize Van Thamper because we were told he had a spine devil next to him.
Hmm.
So then I go and sit right across from him and just glare at him. Don't say anything yet.
That looks very roguish.
As you just kind of sit down, are
Shit, I
you
forgot I
trying
have
to
some crazy
intimidate
knife.
him, or
Yeah. Yeah.
go ahead and roll it?
With advantage, could I help him with my beefy nature behind him?
Might
I
not
don't
have to,
think
but
I
go
need
ahead.
it. Oh, should I re-roll with advantage?
Sure.
Alrighty. Let's see which one. Okay.
Are these couches?
These are really nice restaurant booths down here, opposed
Ah,
to the stools and chairs everywhere else. Some of these areas right here with the blue, they're
So
just really,
Denny's, not IHOP. Got it.
yeah.
Alright.
He takes a deep breath.
oh, that's what I got last time. A dagger of warning.
Oh yeah. Takes a moment. I like your style.
I just try to
You
maintain the silent bouncer look and just cross-armed next to Bismarck.
usually people come here to borrow money from me, but I have a feeling you're here for a different reason.
How's your brother doing these days?
Well, I have two brothers. Which one could you possibly be referring to?
A big dumb one.
The big dumb one. Huh. You know, I haven't talked to him in a couple days. He didn't sound so great 2 days ago. Worried. Thought maybe he was in over his head. You wouldn't happen to be here to tell me something happened to him, would you?
Oh, we seem to have run across your brother, actually.
Across? Or, like, over?
Your brother was in a crypt full of the death cult members, and he was in not good shape when we came across him.
You speak openly about things that people usually shy away from talking about. Like I said, I like your style. At this point, the spine devil behind him has just kind of balanced over to the other side of the booth and does a pose like his wings come up just a little bit and his spikes go. He's either interested in the conversation or maybe intimidated by it. You're not sure.
I just try to nonchalantly, as I'm kind of like this, just like dust my pocket and casually cast light on myself to look all sparkly. I am the opposite of that devil. I'd
Okay.
be intimidated, possibly.
Your brother was being tortured, and I know I speak openly about things, but I'm not from around here, so I don't see any reason why I should be discreet.
I thought
Especially
that about you. I don't recognize some of the lineage.
now, your brother had a lot to say about you. Says you set him up.
What is that to you? Is the part I'm missing here.
You sent him to pay the death cult members. Why?
I'm gonna need a reason to tell you. Currently, I don't see one. Not sure what you want. Are you here to avenge or get a cut?
We're here to root out any and all members of this death cult.
And that would include your friends over here. They're here to root out death cult members.
We got badges.
I just grunt.
I didn't notice them.
Fuck. Oh.
At this point, Happy looks at the spine devil and goes, and if I was to take a quick look, Spine Devil does not notice. He can't see him.
So, what was
So,
it?
so how were you gonna root out the cult of the Dead Three and their associates?
Well, this cult of the Dead Three seems to be well funded. And from what we've found in our current investigation and through the testimony of your brother, this funding seems to come primarily from you and your family.
The Van Thampers have been known to get a bad rep once in a while. My mother, being one of the dukes here in Baldur's Gate, has all sorts of influence and powerful allies and enemies. Sometimes some conspiracy theories are bound to come to the surface. With not being around here, I can understand why you would need to be explained these things.
We'll definitely be talking with your mother in a bit.
How do
But
you
for,
plan on getting into the upper city at all, let alone finding out where mom is? Before
you're
I
going to get
continue,
us there.
is that so? Zeke, this woman has a light-handed crossbow, and she is currently pointing it at you.
I guess I try an intimidation. Just look at her and I palm a hand axe. This ain't gonna go well.
You want to try intimidation?
I mean, if anything, it might be good that I don't intimidate her, which probably that's a 0. I cut my finger on my hand axe like,
Dude, I was gonna say that.
son of a.
This guy over here who just seems like a normal Baldarian son. You might want to reconsider this. Obviously, you're in over your head, pal. The bouncer doesn't seem to be aggressive towards you. He just is seriously trying to warn you. Apparently, he wasn't impressed.
Okay. Let's see. What do I got?
The hell is that? I was just wondering why there was a square on a 4.
I'm listening, but I'm also answering the cat's whim. You guys are annoying. It's too hot out to leave the door open, so they scratch when the doors open or close. Jerks. So he seems a little unwavering at the moment. Apparently, he's gained a little bit of self-composure from the whole being a Van Thamper and believing that that makes him strong enough to handle whatever. But he's nervous.
So what I would like for you to do is I want you to come with us off this ship, and we'll talk in space a little bit more open.
I kind of like it here.
I told the captain we tried not to mess her ship up too much, but if you won't come peacefully, I will force you to come with us.
No.
I'm not sure if I could help on that intimidation. I just dorked myself.
He puts his hand up. You can't see my. I can't get my hand in the shot. He just puts his hand up. His left arm. He moves it over towards the spine devil and just kind of goes.
It was almost like you were palming the Skull of Baldur's Gate logo.
Yeah. Just. So he moves his hand just slightly under the spine devil and just snaps and points at you like. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I have to find out if this will be a TPK. We're in the bottom of a boat. Eventually I'll have advantage on that, I think. Some barbarian thing. That is not now.
All right, we got a lot of bartenders and bouncers on the combat track.
Yeah, I'm a little worried. The combat tracker's a little too busy.
I imagine at best each of them are half our strength.
they're not. The problem is Amrik's roll is so high. I'm not really worried about almost half of the things on the combat tracker right now.
If it was just the spine devil, I wouldn't be that scared.
So I bump
I'd be
into
worried
things that
because of
don't.
devil.
There we go. So anything as you get a feel for what's happening, you can tell who's aggressive and who's not. Anyone who's not really in the combat, at least not yet, I cleared their initiative.
Okay.
So we have Amrik. who is going to leap up and scoot over here. And then he's going to take the dodge action to see what you guys do.
Captain's crab.
I was worried what that crab's gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello, massive combat track.
You notice Happy jump from. Well, he can fly, but he likes to like bop off things too. Leaps from the booth onto the table, waddles over the table a couple moves, and then flaps over to Amrik. And what he's done now is he's so close to Amrik that if you go to shoot Amrik, you're gonna get like advantage on your attack. Because his action is to distract Amrik, and how he distracts, I'll play into like as you'd explain to me how you're attacking. I'll explain what he's doing to make sure your attack hits.
Okay.
Meanwhile, this woman here. I love you. Good night. My son just went to bed. There is a human at the bar who has Oh, she has her heavy crossbow already aimed at Sean, so she's gonna take a shot. Plunk. Crossbow bolt goes into the boat. Clunk. And then she shoots over to here. And that is her turn. Bringing us to Wilhelm, who may or may not be arresting Amrik. I don't know how it works.
Okay. Gonna start off with a little toll of no. Never mind. I don't like this spiny creature. I'm gonna jump up and try to thwack it.
Okay.
Back to your sword.
Yeah. Please. There's a hit.
That is a hit.
All right, better than last time.
You smiting? Mighty smiter.
What kind of sword is this?
Longsword.
Just a sword.
As your sword goes into him, you've stabbed things before. This feels like this feels more like you're stabbing stone or rock as you dig your sword into it and go to slice. It doesn't move the way you're used to. Apparently, this creature has some kind of a supernatural resistance to normal weaponry.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a black something that comes out where blood should be. You're not sure what it is. You've never seen it before.
Okay, that's gonna end my turn.
Where's this guy? Is he upstairs? No, he's down over here.
He's way in the back or
He's way
front.
yeah, he's way in the back. Yep. And he's going to stay right there. Zeke. She took a shot at you. And then she ducked behind the cleric guy.
Does the bouncer and the fighter look like they're about to fuck up our priest?
No, the bouncers don't seem to be really they're not in this. He's standing right there, but he's not doing anything. They seem neutral in this.
Just glance at the chick that tried to shoot me.
As
And
a
go over
matter
and
of
try
fact,
to
I'll
kick
give
the
you a
crap
quick
out of a
insight
spine
check
devil.
to get more. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Just a quick insight check to see if you get a little more out of the bouncers before you make your decision.
Oh shit.
Hey.
He did give her a stern look when she shot the boat. And you can conclude from that they're on the captain's side.
So I won't take out the glaive then, because we're fighting indoors and probably shouldn't attack the boat. Let's go with the hand axes. As I run over and pop those out. Yeah, let's make a show of it. I'll go full fucking crazy town.
Oh, is there a rage?
There's a bonus action rage and an action angel stuff,
What?
so I'm not actually attacking. But click off some ammo counts. So I fly the
Rage.
fuck over there, and I'm
Boop.
about to do a thing.
I put rage on your token. What was the other thing you did?
The Asamar thing with the angel wings, which it's been a while since I've looked at this character sheet, so
Cool.
trying to find it. There's a rage.
Probably radiant soul.
Yes, it's divine fury. That's just my rage now. Aha.
That's a whole bunch of shit.
Yes, it is. Maybe it'll be passively intimidating. And again, as I do go full bore at Asamar, my skin goes kind of a very pale gray, and I have my fucking prismatic wings flying out me.
Cool. Oh, I see what happens. Okay, we'll move that. Cool. How long does that last?
A minute for both.
Okay. So as your wings pop out, what do you look like?
The wings themselves are kind of like glassy, prismatic, and I'm honestly trying to make them look more like was it a solar? Very gray skinned.
So there
Got the platinum hair.
there are portals, little circles around the boat that are trying to bring in some light. But now that you're this low into the boat, it's more kind of underwater. Still, there's enough morning light hitting the water and coming in that there's a reflection coming in of light in those cases. And there's also a lantern or two. It's the low lantern that's lighting up this deck of the ship, and all of that is reflecting off of your now like stained glass window wings. It's like as your wings almost kind of blend in but don't in this particular situation. Uh, so the woods, the wood, it's quite beautiful. So the spine devil, of course, is really offended by it. Is your turn over?
Yeah, that was action move bonus.
Okay. That brings us to the spine devil.
Got my axes out.
First, there isn't a lot of room in here to get off the ground too much, and he's already kind of perched on top of this booth.
Oh, yeah,
so,
he can fly too. That would have been funny.
but there's no room to fly right now.
Like if we were up like on the main deck, this would have looked very theatrical.
I suspect we're getting a foreshadowing to a scene like that someday, but maybe not right now.
If that doesn't happen, it's because we died here.
But his attacks are currently aimed at Wilhelm, who has stabbed him, even though it was ever so slightly. He's going to try to bite him, and that is a 12. And he has one with his 4 or 2 with his.
Hooray for your armor.
Okay.
18 AC.
Nice.
And he is going to try to claw at you.
Get you plate mail eventually.
Useless. So
You
he
have a
swings.
decent strength.
He goes.
Right.
He brings both of his hands down on your shoulders in an attempt to do some damage. And even though he doesn't do any damage, he's able to push off from that and end up kind of flapping over here-ish. But he's only 5 feet off the ground. He can't. You can't get any higher.
Just enough that we're both considered flying.
Samuel seems to mumble something to the bouncer. He's just out of earshot of you guys. Sorry?
I just laughed thinking of his subtle casting.
Oh, yeah, and he's kind of just making sure things go well.
Look at these young whippersnappers.
Bartender
He's
pulls.
consistent.
The bartender pours a drink and puts it on the counter right there.
Next to the crab.
What does Cradio do?
He likes a bitch slap.
So is he slapping the shit out of the spine devil or the human?
I guess he'll go right for Amrik.
Towards human?
Is this is this a capture or is it a kill? And does Cradio know that?
I think
I
right
would
now we're
hope knock
going
the fuck out.
Yeah, we're going towards a capture right now.
We kind of need him, and we need to work on Bismarck's diplomacy.
He goes to hit him and misses.
He has bonus action though.
We can attack with his bonus action as well. Or does that doesn't cost him any key, right?
No, it costs him key if he does it twice.
Okay. So he'll try to come back with another grabber hit. Natural 1. Remember that Amrik actually dodged this turn.
Yeah.
At least we see the effort in a scuffle rather than just failure.
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the next round. He'll move to here. He has no idea that that is going to provoke. That's a hit.
Oh.
Happy
Oh.
Happy kicked
What?
him. Happy kicked him in the butt.
Damn.
For a fuck ton of damage.
What the fuck's up with this guy? So
What the hell's with Happy?
Emmerich plan was simply to move in this direction and to stay adjacent to Cradio so he didn't, provoke an attack. I mean, he would word it differently, of course. But Happy ended up booting him in the butt as on his way over. Why must my cats be? This time
Happy's
of day,
stronger than
they're.
all of us.
I keep forgetting what it's like to DM that this late at night when these guys are actually awake and annoying. Okay.
All right. I love Happy.
Yeah. Also note that magic part.
Yeah.
Effects, magic, yeah. Magic, bludgeoning.
Which throws Amarok right off. What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it.
Does Cradio think it was him?
He takes a swing at nothing and ends up hitting nothing. He swings in that square at whatever he thinks is invisible, swinging at him and misses it. And then he takes it. He's got daggers, a dagger in each hand. He swings off into the square that Happy isn't even in, misses completely. Then he takes another swing at Cradio, and it does connect. So Cradio takes a little bit of damage. And the captain's crab starts to drink.
Bartender poured a drink for the crab.
At this point, Happy is motivated. He's gonna kick him again. Oh my god, Happy's gonna kill him. He rolled a 6 again.
Holy shit! Got ourselves a bloody unicorn.
Yeah, having some trouble there, Amrik.
She drops her heavy crossbow over by the bar, pulls her long
Let's say,
sword,
is
and
this
goes over to
confusing
Cradio.
everyone else?
Yes, yes. Apparently, your monk has like crazy abilities that nobody can comprehend. She takes 2 longsword swings at Cradio. One of them does hit, but she's a little too distracted by what else is going on and doesn't connect very well. Wilhelm, it is your turn, and if you can keep your composure, you can take it. But I can understand why you might be laughing.
Okay, at this point, then gonna pull out some of the big guns, and we're gonna Arms of Hadar
Ah,
this little
Whoa.
creature here.
Wait, what?
calm down with the AoE.
Oh, that's an AOE.
Yes, I believe Arms of Hadar is an AoE.
I think you hit us with that before.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hold on. Let me change some things around.
10 feet,
Maybe not
2d6
necrotic.
necrotic.
Double 2.
Everybody, yeah.
Haven't looked at this character sheet in a while. Sorry.
You have guiding
Alright.
bolt.
Yes, I
Or
do
just
have Guiding
smite.
Bolt. I'm going to Guiding Bolt this guy.
Take a look
Or
at
just
Guiding Bolt.
smite. because otherwise it's a ranged attack and you would
Yep.
be rolling with disadvantage.
That Sean is exactly right. At that range, you'll be at disadvantage on your attack roll against anything because the Spine Devil's right there.
But if you roll your sword and you hit, you can choose to smite, you paladin.
Wait, do I even have smite?
You have spell slots.
I don't have smite.
You don't
I'm a-
have smite?
I'm a level 1 paladin, level 3 warlock.
Oh. That's complicated then.
Yeah, I don't see Divine Smite yet.
Okay. Ooh.
Do you happen to have any or a saving throws wouldn't be at disadvantage.
No, Toll of the Dead. Let's see how wise this guy is.
Toll the Dead.
Or if he's resistant to necrotic.
He's made a saving throw.
All right. Or take.
Yeah, it's second level divine smite. No, that's something I never had to think about.
Okay, and then I kind of wiggle around him,
Mhm.
and that ends my turn.
Zeke, you're up. You did notice that the guy at the end of the bar got up and started walking closer to the conflict, which is a little strange.
Bouncers are circling in. I'll put myself actually on a square. And I'll just try to hack this devil to pieces. Actually, move that slightly over. Yeah. Yeah, main hand. Back. Well, if consistency is anything, I'll hit with the offhand.
There it is.
Son of a bitch.
It ducks under your first attack, moving directly into the second.
And it is the first attack, so it'll get the whole shebang of damage. Which I'm trying to remember. Divine Fury, Radiant, so it would be this. Wait, no, yeah, hand axe. Aha. Pop.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot how much damage I can do.
Damn.
Oh, I forgot the build of this character. I'm crazy.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Happy's just like,
Yeah.
whoa!
Stuck
Did
in a
you
spine
see
with one, but
that?
the other one.
You're going down, devil!
Feel the light.
That's exactly how Happy would react.
Just
Yeah, I
guess
am
it.
actually imagining this, and it's fitting.
Meanwhile, the spine devil retorts with some kind of a. Does anyone speak infernal?
Yeah. I think I do.
I
Hold
think
on.
I've just got common and celestial.
Where would that
Ooh,
be?
I also have elvish abilities. Bottom.
I speak Infernal.
Basil is like, what the fuck was that?
You got him on the rope, Seek.
Status critical. I almost split him in half with a hand axe. That is the end of my turn. I missed and I hit.
He is going to disengage and try to float over here.
Attack of
fucker.
opportunities.
He disengaged as his action, which means he's not going to provoke.
Ah,
But
damn.
that's his action. He can't do anything else. So he'll
Okay.
do whenever there's a whenever you do something that affects attacks, it causes an action.
Okay.
Whether it's get advantage or disadvantage, whatever, those all cost actions. In this case, disengaging is kind of cost his action, but he'll be moving away in a way that he doesn't end up provoking. And he flaps a few times, gets to the corner of the room. He's still only about 5 feet off the floor because that's all there is room to fly. But he seems to be retreating as he says something else in Infernal, which translated is, Amrik, you're on your fucking own, dude. Fuck this.
with angels and demons, you should have sided with the angels.
At that point, Cradio's going to try to bitch slap Amrik a couple times. Natural 20 on the bitch slap.
Oh my!
Double force.
Oh shit, he rolled max on a crit.
Yeah.
And comes back with the elbow but misses. He's still pretty happy with himself.
Imagine it looks like that twisted T thing where it just kind of explodes his
That's
face.
everybody. To which Amrik is going to reach into a pouch and pull out something and then throw it at the floor.
Smoke bomb?
Yeah, it's a smoke bomb.
Stink bomb.
A miniature cloud death or cloud kill.
And it's supposed to be 20 feet, not 15, but that's close. It's 10. 10
So
feet
it
or
doesn't
10
bump
feet
him.
around him, so pretty close to that. It's difficult to see anyone in that area.
Just got word from Amari. He'll be ready to join our game mid to late September. He is in Tennessee.
Okay,
Oh.
that's. I'm looking forward to be able to put some feelers out, see if we can get some players, because, well, we're doing fine with 2, but kind of
How's
not where you
attempting
want to
to, and
be.
strangely got nobody.
Well, I mean, it's
Usually
1
it's not
o'clock
hard for me to get people.
Tuesday to Wednesday at 1 a.m. That's not it's strange to play. For like we're the strange ones.
I mean, most of my crowd is nocturnal.
I hear that.
That only knocks down my people by a third.
So a smoke bomb goes off in that area, and you lose track of anybody in there. They're heavily obscured.
Fuck Happy, I'll probably knock him out.
To which the captain's crab continues to drink.
Can a crab get drunk?
I'll see why not.
Yeah. I imagine it would get drunk very quick because it's the size of it.
I know. Its blood alcohol level is now 1-to-1.
Wilhelm, it is your turn.
Eldritch Blast on the Spine Devil.
Okay.
And that's a hit for
Mhm.
1d10 force, and it'll slam him up against the wall as well.
Flat.
You see, as the effects of the Eldritch Blast hit him, first you start to see it fall into bits, but then it all just kind of disappears. It disintegrates, phases out, and the only thing that hits the floor is a few drops of this black liquid.
Okay. And then I move
Into the smoke
down
bomb?
into the smoke bomb, and I call out to Happy. Where is he?
You realize Happy's over here.
Oh.
He got on his turn. He came on his turn. He came out of the smoke bomb like this. And he chilled over here. So as you go in and go, Happy, where is he? You hear from outside the smoke bomb, I don't know.
This is so perfect. Shit. And that ends my turn.
I'm really concerned about his name.
Right? Like, is this a well endowed individual?
Zeke, you're up.
I'm gonna fly up the stairs. Which actually,
I'm confused. What?
Down the stairs?
You mean these?
flying speed. I only have 30 speed. Yes.
That's down.
Oh, that's. Oh, then I guess I'm going down because
Okay.
smoke bomb being near the stairs seems
He,
pretty
he
safe to assume.
probably went downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 might get me to the bottom of the stairs.
Sure.
When I hit here, I've got 5 more.
And of course, do.
So I try to like fly around and under the cloud. Well, not under the cloud, like it's you know. Do I see anything?
Yep. Can you see? Can you see it over there?
I see a bunch of beds.
Oh, right. You can't see them. My bad.
I see a fighter.
Yeah, they're right there. He is attempting to make his escape. She is blocking the path.
Now by
Very
blocking, I'm flying.
well. It is a stairwell. It's not. You can't get over. You can't get over her vertically at this moment. Like I don't want to take away from the power of your wings. They're gonna come in handy, but not right now.
Yeah, this is an awkward thing.
This is
More
not
of
the
like,
moment.
is she confidently standing?
Yes.
Okay, she's getting an axe. Didn't have to be this way, lady.
Yes, it did.
Should I
That's
be
all you
concerned
get.
about that voice?
It was my attempt at the female Russian wrestler.
Ah, I was almost
I don't
like, is
think
that
I
the
hit it,
angel
but I
guy?
tried.
The consistency of this.
Your weapon actually hits her, but does no damage.
Yeah,
Twice.
she's
But
Oh
the
wait, there's. Never mind.
I still hit
What did I say?
with a
That goofed
7.
you up?
statistics. What the fuck?
Oh, the second attack hits. For first misses, second hits every time.
Similar damage.
This is the way it has to be.
Oh, he must have been vulnerable to radiant.
Anything else?
I just look at her kind of disappointed in her life. She should have went home and rethought things. Maybe after I nearly split a devil in two. I'm just watching.
Yeah, he's like
I mean, I imagine a lot of people are just watching.
he's trying to wave away the smoke bomb. That's about it.
He's a consistent character.
And yeah, Cradio's not sure what to do with himself because he's an NPC today. And then on Amrik's turn, the first thing that happens is this smoke bomb's gonna finish dissipating at this point. So let's get this out of here.
Should we
There's
see if
still
radio takes the dodge action?
sure. There's still some residue of smoke or sulfur or whatever, but it's no longer heavily obscured. You can see just fine. You can't tell by looking around specifically where anyone went, but you can clearly hear the combat going on downstairs.
Okay.
At that point, Amrik's gonna head back here.
Sadly, I don't
and-
actually make light with this transformation. Not very shiny attacks, though.
And then he's gonna whip a dagger at you. And he hits.
Holy shit, somebody hit me.
Ha ha!
For more damage than unexpected, honestly.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, I'll just be catching daggers with my pecs again. Like I stole one with my abs last week.
Yeah, did you ever pick that out? Is it still stuck in your belly button?
Yeah, it's this dagger of warning I've got now.
I think he went downstairs. And he kind of hits the floor and tramples like now he's running just like a unicorn would trot, heading down the stairs even though he can fly. He's figured it out.
Beautiful.
The audience sees Happy spin around at the last second and buck in an attempt to hit and push the fighter. Your character doesn't actually see anything.
Okay.
Might see the buck.
And her. Oh, that's happy. Her strength is a. Not enough. You see something push on her like she's about to fall over, but she stands her ground. And the fighter has no idea he's there, so she's just gonna swing her longsword at you, Sean. And that's a hit.
Oh, he was trying to knock her down.
Yeah.
I'm like, didn't she just get stabbed with a magical horn or something?
I put a she hit first and missed on second, so she's the
Oh
opposite
shit, she
of
has 2
you.
attacks.
And it's your turn, Mike.
Alrighty, so I move to just behind Zeke, and I try to Eldritch Blast her.
Okay.
Range +5.
Nice.
That's a hit. Here comes the damage. That's a heavy hit. Now, question. I have Repelling Blast, which pushes whatever I repel 10 feet away from their point of origin. Will that provoke an attack of opportunity from Zeke?
No, force movement doesn't provoke.
Okay. But I knock her back 10 feet.
Yep, no problem. Pick a square that's 10 feet away.
Same one.
Right
Or-
here. Say
yeah.
same column.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Straight line from me.
Just keep
What's
in mind
closer
that
to
you,
Amrik?
as long as it's 10 feet away, I'm good. If it's not an airborne creature, it still has to be a 2-dimensional on the floor. But say we are in a situation where this square or this square would be more beneficial, those are options.
Okay.
Today, in this particular situation, it doesn't seem to matter. But
Just got to be away.
yep, 10
And
feet from
then
that spot.
I
I'm
think I
sorry.
still have more movement, so how far did I go? 5, 10, 15,
Probably
20.
20.
I
Because
went
it took me
20 to
30
get
to get here,
here.
and I was behind you.
Yeah. So we can wiggle around each other, right? This is a wide staircase.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll end up right there. And end my turn.
I'll just flap you with my wings.
You're up, Zeke.
On that note.
Whoa, that guy's cool.
And do I care about that? I don't really. Nah. Can I non-lethal hand axe?
Yes.
Cool.
Like turn it backwards, make him bludgeoning.
No matter how silly that sounds, yes, you can.
Holy
Using-
shit! I hit with the main hand.
What's going on? I don't understand.
I was attacking Amrik.
No, I mean,
And
I'm being sarcastic. You're not supposed to hit
Oh.
with your first attack.
And
Bam.
high. And for a strange time, I can roll an
Can,
attack
can,
after
can,
damage.
can I knock out with my radiant damage? Sure. It's fine.
Ah, damn, he's got AC.
Whoosh.
It's opposite day.
He's got higher AC than her.
Hey, you're supposed to kill me first.
Spine Devil still
I
dying.
can still repent.
He's gonna go check out the spot
Yeah,
left
that's appropriate.
behind. I guess at this point it would make sense for Cradio to come downstairs. Like, oh, this is where everything's happening. All right. Shoot. Oh, wait, what happened there? Zoom in a little bit, and we'll try that again. Here, hold this. Nope. Series
Oh,
of punches
dang.
and kicks that he attempts by jumping off of the staircase, flying past Wilhelm and missing completely.
Parkour.
He Amrik looks to you, Zeke, pulls a dagger, prepares to stab you with it, and says, "To be honest, I'm considering surrendering."
As he stabs me.
And he misses, so he comes at it again. Aha! Maybe not yet.
Damn.
At this point, Happy puts a look on his face that looks just like the. He's trying to mimic Zeke. He's.
Little unicorn rage.
It's very obvious to you, Wilhelm, that he's trying to mimic Zeke. And he flies right past her. The horn was supposed to connect, and it doesn't. He ends up over here. Besides feeling the
He was
wind,
squinting too hard. Couldn't
apparently
see.
there's a breeze down here in the bowels of the ship. What the fuck?
I mean, I am flying.
Of course, it was your breeze. That makes perfect sense. Longsword coming at you. Because she doesn't even. Oh, she doesn't even realize Cradio attacked her last turn. Uh oh. And the second one misses. Wilhelm, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's wiggle right there. And oops, sorry. I lied. I wanted to stay where I was. Because I still want an Eldritch Blast.
Hmm.
That's a hit.
More faith in your magic than your sword arm.
Yeah. She's critical, and I would like to push her directly into Amrik.
Copy that.
And then I want to move up.
Because there isn't enough room for her to finish going, usually she'd fall prone. Did you want one, the other, or both to fall prone?
Ooh, if I can do both, that would be ideal.
Let's give that a shot. Her strength is she's much stronger than Amrik, and I'm using that to just gauge what happens here. No, he stands his ground, but she falls prone.
All right. Yeah, when I get smite, I'll be hitting with my sword a little bit more. But
I mean, they're not resistant to magic. It was the devil. I kept attacking it because most of my damage is magic.
Zeke, you're up.
actually, Eldritch Blast.
Holy shit!
Ooh, nice. Might be able to take both of them out right here.
Yep.
Is he unconscious?
My intention was knockout, yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, same for the chick if this happens to do stuff. Although this, my, I would actually have to look up. Normally, I don't hit frickin' twice, but also I haven't hit, so maybe I won't. No, I did. Okay, now I need to read. 'Cause I know some of these abilities are only once per turn. Shit. Not really sure what it. Up reading. That's none of those here.
So I realized that my longsword and Eldritch Blast do the same damage, but I have one more chance to attack, range +5 versus swing +4. So
What?
for my Eldritch Blast, that's why I'm using that versus longsword. And
Oh dang! I took them both out.
good job.
Intentions were still KO. I don't know if I'm
Oh, they're both
punching all the
unconscious?
energy into them.
They're both unconscious then?
Yes.
Okay. They both flump.
Oh, all right, and then
I
are we out
land.
of combat?
Yes.
Okay. Right now, then we quickly try to tie them up with rope.
Look around for fuckery.
Sure.
And then I
You
want to go ahead.
you realize that he's wearing a cloak, a very shiny, probably magical cloak, and she has a pretty decent bag of gold on her. Besides
I
the
don't
other
really want to.
weapons and things you saw them using throughout combat, she had a long sword. He has daggers, that kind of stuff. And that's all. That's all you really notice with your roll to check things out. Everything else is does nothing else seems to be fuckery-ish.
I don't really want to take everything she has. I want to take everything he has.
Is this gonna be a catch and release for her?
That was my intent, anyways.
That's fine.
She's just a paid guard, man. Just kind of shitty aim.
Give her like a moral lecture, like you need to rethink your life.
At the moment, they're both unconscious.
I want that cloak.
All right,
Okay.
so they obviously came down here to try to escape. Like I want to take Amrik off of this ship, but I prefer not to go through all the decks again.
Yeah.
Nice cloak of protection. I want to look around to see if there's a
Yes.
secret
Ah,
exit.
rope. On
Go
the
ahead.
bottom. Are we technically underwater right now?
Yes.
But it came down here for a reason.
I'd take like, I don't know, let's chop off 10 feet of rope and use that to tie up Amrik, the dude.
Sure.
Yeah, I got rope as well, so
You can make an investigation check with advantage, Wilhelm, because you seem to be really working on this why he came down here thing.
okay. So do a little advantage.
A good
Investigation.
point. It would make more sense for him to go up.
An 8.
Although actually, if down was right, back and forth with it.
Just
Well,
blindly like knocking on walls.
you're pretty sure that any kind of exit down here would go right into the water because you're underwater. So that alone doesn't seem to add up with the whole this was an escape route.
They've got a submarine somehow. I don't think submarines exist yet.
Actually,
part
they
of
do.
they're part of Hydra.
There's quite literally a submarine written into the water deep module. But we'll move on.
Oh, I thought that was just Acquisitions Incorporated.
You've seen dice camera action. Drillaxle's on a sub. Oh, it's way at the end. Oh yeah, that's like episode 138. Like you're getting, Anyways, did you want to make a investigation or insight check as well, Zeke, to try to figure out what's going on with why he's
Herb.
okay?
My investigation is shit.
It's a
9.
9. It doesn't make any sense for there to be an exit down here, because water.
Right, then
I guess as grab Amrik, just for the fuck of it, I cast light on her coin purse.
Okay.
Last an hour, might amuse her when she wakes up.
I look into the dressers and drawers of this room.
Yeah, I just shoulder Amrik. Well, kind of. I guess I carry him in the front because I still have wings for like 30 seconds.
You notice there's a lantern in this room. It's full of oil, but it's not lit. So do you? It looks like a guest cabin. The bed is made, but the wardrobe and the chests are empty.
Okay, then I go back out.
Mhm.
Then go to this side of the boat and look around.
You don't get anything that you wouldn't have already gotten from your investigation check, but
Okay.
there doesn't seem to be any other way off this deck besides the stairs going up.
Hey, is there anything weird with his cloak, like insignias or blood?
No, and no.
Oh, cool. Then
Wait,
I wear the cloak. Fuck it.
I can ask Happy. Happy, do you see why he came down here?
Two.
A lot of 8s and 9s in our rolls.
Nope.
All right. I help Zeke carry Amrik. I guess grab the legs.
You don't really need help.
Oh, never mind. Got Barbarian still raging. Okay.
What about
I
the
mean, that's
fighter?
Fighter, just place her on a bed. She can go to sleep.
possibly wake up with an illuminated coin purse.
I mean, does she still have a lot of coin, or do you guys take the coin on her?
I didn't.
I'll leave that to Zeke. I'm okay.
Okay, you leave her with the money. You guys head back upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You
Well,
have
I'm more.
you have Amrik. He's unconscious.
As my wings pitter off, I'll throw him over the shoulder on his
Okay.
cloak.
You got him.
I tell everybody, nothing to see here. We'll be leaving now.
Okay.
Oh, hmm.
As you come up on the tap room where the captain is, do you say anything in particular to her? Is all I really need to know.
Your ship's still in really good shape. One of Amrik's guys shot a arrow into the walls, but that's about it.
Devil's gone.
Will you be taking Amrik with you then?
Aye.
Yes, we will.
In
Good to
broad
know.
daylight.
Good to know. They're
I really, I
they're
miss
gonna.
having wisdom build characters, but insight, upon if she thinks we're gonna get stabbed in the street or if she's happy.
I would
Uh,
also like to
she
insight that.
definitely sees flaws in the plan, but you're not sure what they are.
Okay.
19, huh? She's relatively convinced you guys haven't thought of the next step. Um, and you also sense that without any kind of coercion from you, there's no reason for her not to tell anybody what she saw.
All right, let's think about this, Zeke.
Yeah, 8 intelligence. I lived in the woods for like a decade.
What is our best course of action? Should we try to interrogate him here and pay off the captain? Or should we try to take him elsewhere?
The captain, you care about this guy? At that point to my shoulder.
Information on his whereabouts is going to be worth something to somebody. Personally,
How
not really.
Yeah.
and how much would it be to make sure the information doesn't get anywhere?
Uh, in order to clean up the combat tracker, I took some tokens off the tracker, but remember this room isn't empty.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, so
So I'm
there's a
saying
lot
this
of people here.
broadly to everybody in the room.
there's a bartender, there's a couple people. It's like just whatever you plan on doing, you might want to do it quick because word'll spread.
Okay, fuck it. I tie him to a chair.
Sure.
I'll Fuck yeah.
God.
I'll plop him down on that chair. Fuck it.
Okay.
And tie him to it.
There's a
So,
lot of witnesses that know that we have them.
Maybe to just walk in and beat the shit out of him. Yeah. Yes.
pop that. Ooh, that didn't go well.
Bye bye everything.
Yeah, right. I wanted to reload.
Kind of thinking that maybe we should have stayed below and interrogated him there.
Yeah, I'm thinking that now. Could have thrown him in a room.
But the die is cast now.
If anything, we are missing wisdom and intelligence. So, I mean, charisma didn't exactly work that well, but
That's right. We're playing into our roles perfectly. It's just
hey, Chris, how do I turn off my effects?
I got it. Hang
Eh.
on. Which we need to lose that
Both of
one
them.
and that one.
Okay.
Okay. Mm, okay, I'm better. I wanted to get everybody back in the room, and I was like, oh, I lost I lost Cradio and Happy with that move. My bad. Because they were currently NPCs, so they were not in the.
Amrik turned into Cradio.
Yeah, there we go. But she says you can pretty much trust everyone here not to get into your business, especially if you're doing some good for Baldur's Gate.
which we most certainly are.
Do I
Yeah,
even need to roll an insight check on that? What the fuck?
your
spent like
your
3 weeks
insight's
here.
still
That seems
stuck at like a
wrong.
9. But you're like, that doesn't really add up too much. Well,
Like maybe if I was only a day or two here, but it's been almost a month, I think, since we walked into Baldur's Gate.
anyone under the captain's employ, which includes the bouncers and the Kenku, seem to be nodding as if, whatever the captain says is what's going to happen. As for the patrons that are pretty much unconscious from last night, they don't seem to be much of a threat either. But you still think, Wilhelm, you still think that greasing the wheel here might not be a bad idea.
I'll be right back.
Another thing, don't look at your character gold. We still have a fuck ton of gold on the party sheet we never divvied up. Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of convenient gold on the fighter nearby. Little glowing bag of gold.
Hmm. She had in her pouch is 150 gold.
Yoink.
Okay.
And come back.
It's still glowing then.
and
Still
I
lasts
hand,
an hour.
Light lasts an hour, so yeah, it's still.
and I hand the captain a little celestial bag of 150 gold. Will this be enough to satisfy you and repair your ship?
Yeah, for repairs, of course. Sounds great.
And to keep you and your associates quiet about
Oh,
this
that
matter?
goes the unspoken portion, absolutely.
Okay.
Gotta work on your charisma score.
So what's your next move, boss?
Me and Van Thamp are gonna have a little conversation. You got a private room which we can talk to him?
Uh, wow, if you were looking for privacy, staying at the bottom of the ship might have been the best course of action.
Yeah, hindsight, little
But
2020 there. That's
but you're probably fine right here. I mean, everyone else is already aware of what you're up to, and I don't think anyone else is coming here this time of day.
Are those gray spots on the side of the boat windows?
Portholes, or what are they called? Portholes.
Thanks.
yeah.
I want to call them portcullis, but they're not. They're portholes. I just like that word. Yeah. And those are you're high enough here that you can still see like outside and above sea level.
All right. I tell Happy, hey, keep an eye on the room and see if anybody is listening too closely. Then I nod to Zeke, saying, "Go ahead and do your thing."
I throw the chair up against the wall that he's in, just kind of like, boom.
Oh, okay. Where'd he go?
And a medicine check, if
Oops.
you will.
It looks like he escaped. No, I'm just kidding. Like, where the fuck is he? Oh.
You replaced him with Cradio.
How long would it take for somebody to wake up?
Yeah, at least an hour if you wanted to go buy the book, but I'm not worried about that. You can just
Well, I'm
snap him
also
out of
wondering
it.
if we wait an hour, hang out at the bar, wait for him to wake up. I could have tuned to the cloak, but that seems like a bit much.
I'm okay with that. I don't know. The more time you spend, the more you risk getting caught. But
Yeah. What? Like is it like morning, noonish?
you guys got here pretty early. You didn't mention to me that you waited, so I figured you came right after your long rest.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I ask Happy to keep an eye on deck to make sure nobody's leaving, or let us know if anybody's leaving to go telling us, or if anybody else is coming?
You got it. And he goes up to the main deck.
I look at Sam and be like, "Hey, you got any like truth kind of divining magic stuff?"
No.
No. And if anything, lend me your insightful ear, as I'm sure you have more wisdom than I.
Happy yells down the stairs. These ravens look suspicious as hell.
Safe to say we don't hear him either.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Um, actually, being my familiar, I can go dumb and deaf and look through his eyes, right?
Yes, you can.
Keep an eye out myself.
Make a perception check. Please.
And nope.
Oh boy. Happy found his way up to the crow's nest, and he's near these two ravens, which he's right. They do look suspicious as fuck.
Are they currently killing a seagull?
No.
Can well, being in control of Happy, can I start hoofing the ravens?
Well, you can see through, but by the book, you can use his senses. If you want
Okay.
to if you want to like ask him to do something, he'll do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to do that.
What do you want him to do?
I want him to kill them ravens.
Oh, okay.
I imagine they don't have very many hit points.
Especially with how hard that dude can kick.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So does Happy have a different initiative?
One of them goes first.
Ah, shit.
Does Happy have more dex than you?
I have no idea.
Happy goes to attack one of the ravens, and just as he connects, he gets a glimpse of what it really is.
Oh, shit.
Happy might not win that fight.
Well, they can't see him, I hope.
Happy misses. I should let you roll for Happy.
What do I roll? A
Hang
d20?
on. Let me see if that puts Happy on your screen.
Yeah.
You can scroll down to hooves or horn and take an attack. But as he goes to attack, his detect evil and good spikes, and he realizes he's attacking an infernal creature, a fiend, if you will.
Did that work?
Yeah, I got it. That's a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage on the raven he's near.
I see how to do that. Okay. Oh, I rolled it onto the arrow. Whoops.
Oh, sorry. I tried to get out of the way in time.
Damn.
And that's gonna force that one to shift back. Gonna have to name him. Does that help? Okay, so that's just Raven.
So you're riding the POV camera on Happy as you're telling him to kick the crap out of ravens, and one turned into an imp.
Yep. So
So-
that makes things interesting on your end too.
Yeah, I'm just drooling in the chair right now.
As I'm just going over Amrik.
Yeah. Meanwhile, how's this conversation downstairs going? As Wilhelm just kind of stops. He's
Imagine
just-
like while he's doing whatever the fuck he's doing, I maybe not notice, just going over Amrik's stuff, making sure he's not armed anymore, like tossing his daggers in the corner.
Okay, you take his
At least from
daggers.
the picture, he had like freaking 10 of them.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, he's probably got hidden stuff. Wait, what? Oh, why did I click inventory?
Your DC is a 17. You miss one of his daggers, Sean. You're convinced of it, Zeke. You're like, he's still armed. I suck.
I feel so hard I know something.
You
Yeah,
feel
gave
so
him
hard
a
you're
dagger.
sure of it. You're like, I don't find a single dagger on this guy. That doesn't make any
Like, he's
sense.
gotta have.
Yeah, right.
Checking his prison wallet.
You don't have a mustache like
Wow.
that. You're God, man. Had a dagger up there, just punch him in the gut and he'll die later.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so what do you want to do to him? Do you snap him out of it, or is he still asleep?
I think I'm just watching, waiting.
Okay.
I might eventually notice that Wilhelm is drooling on himself.
Yep.
Might get up and tend to that.
See if this imp gets a lucky shot,
'Cause I definitely don't know what the fuck he's doing.
because it has a stinger. It's a natural
Right.
1. He falls off the side. Tries to flap. He's now 5 feet below Happy, making a mess
They'll
of things.
fly.
This one's like over here now, almost gone. And it's Happy's turn.
Alrighty. Let's see.
I've run Descend to Avernus 3 times. This is the first time someone's realized those are imps.
I figured
It's
they
a miss.
themselves were familiars. Which I should know. I had an imp familiar. They can change into a spider or a raven. Or something else I forgot. A bat.
And that ends Happy's turn.
Okay. And it's going to be right back at you as he tries to sting. Oh, he can't see Happy. He
Yeah,
is
so he has disadvantage, right?
If he did Happy move after he attacked?
No, because
Okay.
I was dumb. So let's
Yeah,
just.
he's got disadvantage on the attack, but he's still kind of shooting in that spot. Natural 1 again. And he continues to fall. This time he's just going to try to escape because he's got no fucking clue what's going on.
Does Happy get an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
That's how he kicked Emmerich ass.
So do I have to roll a hit on that?
Yeah, you still
Or
have
is
to
it-
hit. You still have
Yeah.
to hit his AC.
Okay. That's a
Yep.
hit. Got him. And then
were-
Happy's movement is what? 60 feet flying?
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I can get right next to Raven 1,
Okay.
but I can't move Happy, so you're going to have to move him.
Oh,
That'll at
sorry.
least provoke an attack of opportunity if he tries to keep moving out.
At that point, that Raven is going to try to turn invisible. He will succeed in turning invisible, but Happy has detect evil and good, so he still knows what square he's in.
Nice.
And let's go back downstairs. Zeke, he's starting to come around.
Yeah.
The Kenku at this point has asked anybody if they want a drink.
I might notice at this point Wilhelm's drooling on himself.
Actually, the old priest will take him up on that. Yeah, the old priest will take him up on that. That sounds like a good idea.
I guess I go to check on Wilhelm, tell Cradio to watch Amrik.
That's a great idea. We'll just have the NPC keep an eye on him. All right.
NPC watching
As you
NPCs.
check on Zeke, it's your magic. What does it look like when you're focusing on your familiar?
Literally, I'm in a trance. My eyes roll back. All you can see is the white of underneath my irises because they're way up in my head. And mouth open, slunch back.
Magic.
I definitely don't know this is happening. I'm a little concerned. Medicine check. I'm like, the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm still
That
breathing.
doesn't look normal.
Feel a pulse? You fucking possessed? I know we just killed the devil.
Wait, can somebody snap me out of the trance? Or I haven't really thought that through.
Well, if anything, you hear and see the animal, but I think you feel you.
Agreed. Your sight and sound is taken up by another location, but you can still feel.
Okay.
You won't be able to hear him or see
Well, I've
him.
already given Happy the instructions, so I could snap back if I get touched.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Zeke has actually touched me yet, right?
No, medicine check. Thumb to throat, pulse, smacking you on the cheek.
Oh,
You
that
feel
did it. Yep.
Trying to look at your eyes, moving your eyelids. Like, the fuck is going on?
So I snortle back awake. What? What? Hey!
The fuck was that?
There's imps out there.
It imps out.
Amrik
Happy's
rolls
trying
his
to fight
eyes.
the imps.
Conscious
kinda
now and paying attention to you two, Amrik rolls his eyes when you say there's imps outside.
Oh. Different questions. Okay, so about getting to the upper city. Looking to Amrik and leaving the Bismarck question later.
How can I help you?
Actually, I just looked at Bismarck like this was your plan. Like, what?
Hey, you're the one that says I have no diplomacy. Feel free.
This dude has an 8. I punched things and get punched.
You do it well.
If we deal with herbs and medicine, I can help. That's about it.
All right. Amrik, what do you know about those imps outside?
I'm feeling like being cooperative. My guess? Thirstwell sent him to keep an eye on me. I didn't even know they were there. Thanks for that.
Why would they need to be keeping an eye on you?
Thirstwell? My older brother? Motivations include jealousy, paranoia. You get the idea.
All right, we'll deal with him later. Let's get back to you and your mom. Tell me about her.
Oh, she's the strongest in the land. Forearms of destruction. Oh yeah,
Say by all
and
this
she's.
devil magic?
You know, I suspect she does worship Asmodeus. Yeah. Could be the devil worshipping.
Is she the leader of the death cult?
Leader, not. That's a long. They have a leader. She's just the main financial supporter. Like, you know, how she is one of the four most powerful people in all of Baldur's Gate, kind of thing.
So we know she's in Upper City. How can we get to her?
Well, assuming I'm negotiating for my life, which is something I want,
Assume away.
I would be happy to escort. Does your group have a name? My new
No?
friends to the upper city and to our villa, where I'm sure you'll find Mother located. Uh, I could take you there and get you on the grounds. Be my pleasure.
There's no like pass that we can use to get to the Upper City?
Yes, you can buy your way into the upper city during the day. That's fine. Only patriarchs are allowed to be in the upper city at night, but I'm sure at least one of you might be from Baldur's Gate and already know that. Um,
HVRs.
People of political power influence the
Ah,
upper half.
Well,
Anyone from the
obviously,
lower city or anywhere else, for that matter, has to pay the toll at the gate, and then they get a token that lets them roam around the upper city for the day, getting to whatever business they need to get to. But getting on, and that gets you by the watch and through the gate. But getting actually onto my mother's villa, for that, you're gonna need me.
what do you think, Zeke?
He's all for it.
Oh, I didn't have my camera up. Does he step away?
huh?
Well, I
No,
asked Zeke what he thought of the plan.
I know, but Amrik started speaking for him.
Oh.
Oh.
Amrik has a charisma of 17, so I don't have to hold back when I'm playing him. he's he's all about. Oh, he's all for it.
Yeah, I don't realize there's any suspicion in this suspicious plan,
Insight
so I
3,
shall.
you're all for it.
Yeah.
He talked you right into it. Doing great.
We acquired our key.
Okay. And we got what we came for. I
I'm
guess we
keeping the
can
cloak.
go.
So, I mean, now that we've discussed and how you're going to let me go when I take you there,
Yeah, we
why
rid
are
you of
you
some
into
of your
this?
devils.
What is the motivation, guys? I mean, you plan on taking her out or something? Is that a thing?
We intend to kick the devils out of Baldur's Gate.
Right. I mean, it's possible. No one's ever really tried before, but you could do it. If anyone could do it, you guys could. Sure.
Obviously, we're smart enough to know this plan can never fail.
Makes sense to me.
Like, wait, there was a plan?
Yes, the plan is I take you guys up to the villa, show you how to get in, and then you let me go. It's a solid plan.
Hey,
And my motivations are a random guard captain as we were coming in wants to pay us money. And we like money.
That sounds perfect. There's plenty of money to be had.
Oh, and there's a shield that we're looking for as well that we think your mother has.
yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Intelligence Arcana check for the bad guy. Boom. Oh wow. Well, that's interesting.
Huh?
I certainly hope you find it.
Oh, that's some foreshadowing there.
At least it's not a sword. Be like, you found it. It's inside you.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
Okay. So, should we scamper
Yes, we
away from
walk
here?
out.
Oh, if I may, as I walk with you, no one will suspect a thing. I plan on completely cooperating.
I'll untie the rope.
If something was, oh, thank you for that. If something was to unfortunately happen to my mother during all of this, it would fall on me to take care of things for the family, and I am up to the task. It's okay. Naturally,
All right.
when you guys are done cleaning out all the devils and stuff, of course.
Naturally.
Well then, let's get this excavation on the way.
All right. So Happy's still trying to deal with that
Yeah, about
raven up
that.
there.
Let's get an attack with disadvantage from Happy as he attempts to take out the other imp. He's gonna get like one shot at that.
Oh God, where did Happy's character sheet go? Shit, I lost it.
Hang on, I'll just share it again. You could grab it and throw it on one of your hotkeys on the bottom if you want to keep it.
How does that work?
The little
Okay, I
brown
got it.
shield. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So with disadvantage, you said.
Yeah, because he's invisible.
All right, try to hoof.
You know the square, but you still have disadvantage on double 11s as a hit.
And bludgeon.
All right. On its turn, it's going to try to fly away. It's going to provoke because of Happy's ability to detect it.
Still
So,
disadvantage though, right?
yep. You can't see
Okay.
it, just knows it's there. Natural 20 dropped for the 9, which is a hit.
I know. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It kicked it into
And the amp,
bunch of
the
feathers.
the imp hits the water, but as you can Happy, you'll see as it goes into the water, it's going to actually disintegrate, dissolve, or phase out as it returns to Avernus.
I'm just imagining some fishermen being very confused right now.
Damn seagulls.
Just dropping dead out of thin air.
Like it was invisible, and then it wasn't, and then it wasn't a bird, and then it wasn't anything.
Okay.
All right, and then with
So,
that, I guess we all leave the ship.
yep, you don't have to worry about your tokens at this point.
Okay.
Excuse me. Wow, with only 2 players, you just go right through the story. Just boom.
Not like yesterday's campaign where
Oh my God!
it
Don't.
takes 45 minutes a turn.
Steve and I are very different on one regard. If I have like a bunch of NPCs, I'll just be like, okay, this happens. It's your turn, as opposed to he'll roll for each one. Yeah, I don't do that. It's fun though. It's fun.
Yeah, Sean, in our campaign yesterday, there was like 30 NPCs total. It was ridiculous.
Are they just a bunch of zombies or actual people?
Well, they blew a horn of something which summoned like 14 good
elf
NPCs.
berserkers to our side.
Yeah, which were
We're
attacking like 12 enemy NPCs on top of all like
this is a
8 of
level
us.
18 party.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it gets weird.
the turns get slower when you level up.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we start making our way to Upper City, and how are we doing on time?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm good for this later version. I'm good for like 2-3 hours most. Depends on you guys really.
I mean, I intend to sleep at like 8. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna try
I'm
to stay up
not
today,
turning
but
while I work.
I haven't worked in a month, so I'm not wide awake. But I have to work tomorrow, so I better stay
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow. Today, whatever.
All right, so we'll just marathon until shift starts, and
No, we will
we'll
not.
be
No,
in Avernus by noon.
that's not a thing.
no, I was just thinking
Tubator.
like if we think that we're gonna get more players and all that stuff, like this is a good break point in lore before getting too
Mhm.
far.
I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to be like, oh, we played for 2 hours, we're done. Unless you guys were okay with it. Um, the main gate that most people take, people that are merchants or commoners from the lower city going to the upper city would take the Baldur's Gate, which is the one I'm pointing at now.
But we're
Um,
escorting a prisoner
right.
and kind of want to be low
Oh,
key.
well, your prisoner is also the son of one of the Grand Dukes. I'm sorry, one of the dukes. There's a Grand Duke, and then there's three dukes.
Yeah,
So
if
your
anything, we're
prisoner is
being
the son
guided
of the
by a
Duke.
rich
So
boy.
so if he is if he's going to mention that our best move is to go through the Manor Gate, where no one will pay any mind to what's happening. He's, that's usual there. Uh, and then move up the upper city towards the Van Thamper Villa from there. Uh, that should go much smoother
I say we do that.
because that is the and I've only left myself a note, but that's the Patriarch Gate. That's where people that live in Baldur's Gate will go through the Manor Gate. It's a little it's highly defended because it's closer to where the City Watch actually has their barracks, and the Watch being the people that police the upper city. And it's more inconvenient for it's very stereotyped. It's more inconvenient for lower city folk to get through that gate, where the people that live in the upper city can usually just move right on through. Like there's
So
all sorts
employee
of
entrance
racist.
versus front lobby.
Yeah,
Got it.
there's all sorts of racism going on there. Stereotypes, like they know who's in the upper city. This is where the normal people, and it's well known. Like anyone from the lower city wouldn't even bother trying to get through that gate unless they were up to something really stupid. So as you go through with Amrik, you're not given the usual token that a normal person would get going through the main gate and then be able to spend the day in the upper city. Instead, it's just understood that you're with Amrik and you go through. And now, if night was to come, you'd be in trouble in the upper city because you wouldn't have any. Like anyone in the upper city at night would have a problem, anyways. But as long as you're in the company of Amrik, you'll be fine. Which means maybe getting out might be an issue.
Yeah, then sure he's gonna have fun with that power. Hmm.
So at the gate, when when Emmerich with you, he mentions, "Take good care of my friends. They'll probably be coming out this way as well. Looking forward to seeing Mother." As they ask questions about Thulminer Van Thamper, and there's one person that tries to wiggle in a favor or some kind of coercion towards Amric about Thulminar. To which point you guys could you guys could listen into the conversation. Apparently, he was helping with the movement or transport of some kind of an object, and he wants to make sure that that happened well, and he's getting the right appreciation for it. To which point, um, Amaric is playing along. Without an insight check, you can tell that Amaric isn't sure what he's talking about.
Okay.
No? If that plays out, and after that, the upper city is way prettier.
Ooh,
Do I have a
fancy.
picture of the upper city? I had one, but I was not. You guys got here quickly. Where's my picture? Come here, picture. There it is. Do do do.
Nice.
Yeah.
With stone columns.
This is how the other half lives.
Streets are litter free.
hmm This guy over here is an example of the watch, and then these
Okay.
two are showing off their clothes and jewelry and walking freely with no worries.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Back to the Boros Legion.
Bringing
This might look a little.
flashbacks of my old life,
Yeah,
yeah.
this might look a little more familiar to you,
So I walk with a little bit more comfort in my step then, more familiar with this kind of surrounding.
right?
And you're 2 months
And
swamp in the jungle in Gotham.
All right, so I guess we make a beeline towards the Van Thamper Villa.
yeah,
Now this whole time, like, we're not letting Amrik heal and all that stuff, he's still at really low health, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The
There's
tuning to his
there's no
gun clip.
magical healing going on there, so he's like, he can walk, he's fine. It's what kind of the way the mechanics works in fifth edition. If you're at 1 hit point, you can still do whatever. If you're at 0, you're unconscious. He's at 1 hit point. He doesn't look all that messed up because you guys just kind of knocked him out and made sure there were no marks.
Yeah, he was hit with radiant damage.
He's fine. What could go wrong? But if you give him a moment, he'll try to sit down as opposed to stand up and moving around. He's feeling it, but he's at 1 hit point.
Cool. To the villa then.
Yeah, I was looking for a pick, and then I was gonna call it, but the pick isn't coming. Where I put it? Oh, wait, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. Sorry, I had one. I had one back in the day, but it didn't pop up quickly. I didn't realize guys were gonna get this far this quick. Oh well. I'll have one ready for next time.
Did we like skip a bunch of encounters or something?
Mm-mm. Just with a couple more players, that would have been taken another hour. It's just pretty quick. Unless you want to explore and investigate the upper city.
You've seen one bougie, town. You've seen them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still feel awkward about being in cities, but it's par for the course right now.
I explained to Zeke that this is what gentrification looks like.
Explain towards Bismarck. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying.
Whoever does.
Should I consider myself attuned to that cloak now?
Yes. Yes, you should.
Ah. There's not going.
There's that.
Equipped. I clicked on attune. Why do the thing?
I'm almost done. Be a choppy, quick version of something I'll clean up for next time. But
I can't add to my AC.
let's find out why. You're at 16?
I was attuning, equipping the cloak of protection, and my saves and AC did not change.
Oh, I'll take care of it. I think I'll just change your character sheet as opposed to putting the effect in play. Unless you have a preference.
I was trying to go in there to do that, but I don't think it would let me.
I could either put an effect on your token in the combat tracker, or just changed your character sheet. I just changed your character sheet.
Just add like
I added
miscellaneous
+1 to
one.
AC and
Yeah.
moved all your saves up 1.
I
Either way works. Meanwhile, I think I just had to black out the inside of the villa for the moment, but the grounds, you guys will be. Where's my green players? Boop. Oh, we're gonna kind of pop that off. Depending on if that was another thing. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring Cradio along, depending on if he's going to be there next time.
imagine that might be a point of diversion where like Sam and Cradio to head back or
Yeah,
do whatever.
We'll put a
Cradio to
big
go
fat
back to his other
maybe.
monks.
We'll put a big maybe on Cradio, and say the rest of you are there. Usually I stop before that and I have time to clean that up. There's Amrik. And let's see if my old school encounters are still in play. I still have the combat tracker. Such a mess. Almost done.
If it's not been a day, I won't have access to my wings until tomorrow.
Aw,
My flying thing.
I know. I just aw. Oh, there's dead ravens everywhere and everything.
That's not foreboding.
Okay, did I miss anybody? There's a bouncer over here. So as you get a look at the villa, and this is just like the villa is one place, and then if you walk walk a certain distance, you'll be in front of another great building. Each one is some rich family's home or estate in this portion of the upper city. As you can see from the Baldur's Gate map, there's a bunch of buildings nearby, but each one of them is a higher up house. And as you approach the villa of the Van Thampers, you can see that there's 3 sets of guards, and they're moving clockwise. As this group is here, then this group will end up moving up to here, and they're patrolling.
And they all have a cross-shaped scar in their face. I zoomed way the hell in.
This is the main entrance. This gate is locked, but you can see through and past to the point where you get an idea. Like if you look through the wooden fences, you can see the guard moving past.
All right, Amrik. Said you let us in, right? How are we gonna get in without spooking the guards?
That's what you need me for. Glad I could come along. I can get you in the house. As long as you don't start any real mess or noise until you get inside.
Okay.
Once inside, stick around long enough to make it normal and then probably slip away. Let you guys do your thing.
And then you take over control of the family business.
Devil free, of course. But with older Raven Guard missing, and now possibly Thelmanar having a problem, be very interesting to see what happens to Baldur's Gate, and I'll be able to help. Maybe even be able to get you some kickbacks on that if things go your way. Good luck to you. And with that, he opens this gate here and he comes in. This group of guards will come over here and then just nod. One of them says, "Mr. Van Thamper, welcome home." This group continues to walk this way, and this is kind of where we'll call it. As you're so far, he's telling the truth. He can get you into the yard and towards the main door.
And crossbow bolt to his back.
You kill him now.
And then we get shot by everyone. Or the guys just go like, yeah, he was a dick.
He's at 1 hit point, but he's currently surrounded by guards in the upper city of Baldur's Gate. I don't know.
He's our sanctuary spell. Like, he's just a walking sanctuary spell for us.
Yeah, no, I'll wait till we're inside.
That makes sense.
And hey, if anything, that gives us a decent enough drive of why he wouldn't want to necessarily fuck us over. We'll help him rank up, and we'll take out some devils.
Take out his competition. Elevate his status.
Apparently get some kickbacks for doing so.
It's easier to trust somebody when you have an idea of what they're gaining from the ordeal, too.
And when they have 1 hit point.
Yeah. It is a lot easier to trust him with only 1 hit point. Alright, this is fun.
Yes.
Fast, though. I'm like that whole scene, we wrapped it up in 2 hours.
How long does it normally take?
I remember that taking longer. I think I had 5 players the last. No, when I did it for the first group, mostly was the D&D shift that moved on from Chris Strahd that Sean was in. I mean, it was a whole night in such a cabal. It was such a mess. Remember the tiefling in the Dungeon of the Dead 3 that you guys saved?
There was a tiefling, we said?
It was a one girl that was being. You ended up going into a room where there were 2 bodies.
Oh, she was the
One
one with the
was
fucked up
hanging.
whip.
Hmm. Well,
He was not a corpse.
there was a tiefling in the party in the
Is that
first
Mike?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Mike.
another Mike. There's a bunch of Mikes.
It was other Mike. He decided that if she's a tiefling, then I'm going to teach her how to live, and captured her and turned her into his little slave.
Oh
She
God.
dragged him along to the low lantern where she finally escaped and ran for her life. So the whole time they were talking to Amrik, this tiefling was trying to escape, and one of the players was pursuing it. Like, it had nothing to do with the rest of the plot. And as she was making a run for it, he was like, "All right, I'm gonna shoot her just to knock her out." I'm like, "You're gonna knock her out with Eldritch Blast? That's not how Eldritch Blast works." Yeah, he turned her into a puddle, and then he threw her body off into the into the bay, and then he went back on and nonchalantly joined the conversation. So it took a
So
little longer.
what did I miss?
It took a little longer.
Jeez.
Just a little PvEVP.
And the second time I ran it, Captain Ravenborn ended up. Captain Ravenborn was one of the was what's his name? Christian's character. Both of you know Christian.
Hmm.
Captain Ravenborn ended up befriending one of the 2 imps, and it turned into his partner almost through the entire campaign, where it finally died just before they met Zariel. It was a sad moment, but Happy killed both imps right off the bat, so that won't be an issue this time.
I love
Unless
Happy.
they were currently being effectively scried through.
You guys are
Happy
like,
ended those recons.
we'll let the guard live. We're gonna capture Amrik. The second group, the group my wife's in with Christian and all that, they were neutral if not evil. Where you guys seem to be leaning towards good, which is a
Yeah.
very interesting twist. It's fun.
Even I think I have on my alignment chaotic neutral, then like a hyphen to the arrow. Good question mark.
Chaotic neutral leaning towards good. That's the thing. That's how the outer planes work. This area leaning towards this. This area there's a 16 of them. Yep. It's fun.
I think I'm
Yeah.
leaning more toward. Damn,
I
I
feel
forgot
wiped.
And my ideals are leaning towards good, protection. It isn't right for innocents to suffer because of the arrogance of the powerful. So I hate the powerful, and I try to protect the innocent.
You are surrounded by the powerful right now.
Yeah, it's great that we're in Gotham.
Yeah, you are in Gotham. You just are the upper area of Gotham right now.
Okay, so we calling it?
Yes, please.
What are you
Alrighty.
juggling?